everyone, it's Jessica with Freedom Canine Training. In this video, I want to show you how to start to teach your dog to walk calmly in a heel position using the structured walk. A structured walk is a focused heel. Walking in heel requires impulse control and focus to stay in that position. This means your dog will be paying attention to you and the job at hand instead of worrying about everything else that's going on around them, like that other dog or that person that they've reacted to in the past. Even if you have a fenced-in yard, your dog will benefit from getting out of those four walls and working their brain. Your dog will learn to tune into you, rely on you to make good decisions for them, and simply follow your lead. Some things to remember or rules to go by before you begin. The most important is safety on. Make sure you have your backup attached to your dog's regular collar before you begin. A structured walk is 90% structure. That means no pulling, no sniffing, no marking, no scanning, no lagging behind. Their job is just to migrate forward with you. On the flip side of that, that means you're responsible for being fully aware of your surroundings, relaxed and tuned into your dog so you can get your timing correct. Make sure that you are addressing any reactivity or other shenanigans before they begin. And no meeting or interacting with other dogs on leash. Doing so can undermine your training and make your dog not trust other dogs in the future. Just simply say, no, my dog is in training. During your walk, you want to make sure that you're holding your leash short but loose. Not only does this allow us to use smaller, gentler movements to communicate with our dog, it also acts as an early warning system should our dog decide to wander or become aroused. You're going to hold your leash close to your dog, palm facing backwards, knuckles to the ground. Remember, you want to make sure that there's a contrast between communicating with your dog through the leash and the relaxed state of the collar. The rest of the leash we can hold two different ways. It can be loose in front of us like this, or we can fold it up so there's no extra hanging out and hold it in one hand. One last thing before we begin, leash communication. There are two ways. If you're guiding your dog, you're going to use consistent pressure. If you're correcting your dog, you're going to use a pop. A pop correction is a quick, instantaneous pressure on and immediate release. Since you're so close to your dog, since your hand is so close to your dog, all you have to do is use a small movement and pop your wrist behind your rear. All this is telling our dog is, don't pay attention to that, tune into me, pay attention to me. To begin our walk, we're going to say the command heel, and we're going to walk forward and with purpose. Going to heel. Heel. All right, that's it. I hope that was helpful. If you want to learn more about me, please check out my website, freedomcaninetraining.com. If there's anything else I can help support you on, please let me know, and I'll see y'all later. During your walk, you want to make sure that you're holding your leash short but loose. Not only does this allow us to use smaller, gentler movements to communicate with our dog, it also acts as an early warning system should our dog decide to wander or become aroused. You're going to hold your leash close to your dog, palm facing backwards, knuckles to the ground. Remember, you want to make sure that there's a contrast between communicating with your dog through the leash and the relaxed state of the collar.